As promised, today's video will be about how, when fearlessly expressing your acts, which is just a symbol for your soul signature, your core frequency, your true intent, your actual desire, and underlines all other desires. When you learn to express that, when you learn to act on that, you will also awaken to your true self. Because what happens when we look at those moments where we're fully in alignment with ourselves, fully in integrity? Those moments where you felt the most authentic, the most true in your life. You were whole. Everything was flowing. You weren't compartmentalized. You were streamlined. You were inspired. And when you are whole with everything around you, when things are flowing, when you're acting on your inspiration, your heart's true desire, then everything revolves around that. And so by expressing your calling, your purpose, your true intent fearlessly, you automatically awaken to your true self because you become more awakened. You start to contain more light, more love, you become brighter, you feel alive. And through this feeling alive, it is apparent, much more apparent, that you are, that you exist. Well, if you're sort of in a lower state, not really knowing what to do, a little bit caught up in programs, you're a little bit like dull. You're not alive. You're not energized. You're not like lit up like a Christmas tree. And again, that is all right, but you also got another way if you would say your own awareness is something too subtle to recognize. Maybe just first act on what feels inspiring to you. Go for a walk, read that book, watch that video, do some journaling, start to meditate. And then when you feel that inspiration, it's much easier to recognize that you are, that you exist. And the two merge together, seeing that you exist, that you are timeless, that you are always aware, that you always exist beyond this dreamscape. And at the same time expressing yourself in this dreamscape. Playing your game, playing your heart out, leaving it all out on the table. This is the fearless expression that I'm talking about. And then instead of moving as a person in a world with all kinds of other obstacles, you actually become the creator of your reality. You become that awareness that can just move from all possible angles, that can stay true regardless of the situation. And then you have a recipe for an epic, fulfilling life because you're not caught up in the smallness anymore. You can actually see, directly know, actually, that you are the creator, that you are at the source of all of this, and that you are not a victim. And this can be so liberating. And fearless expression is the step to this. And fearless expression means that even when fear arises, that is still okay. You can still choose to express yourself in integrity with what you feel in your heart. And this is what I'm trying to inspire or draw out of you. So you can choose for yourself what feels true. Instead of just submitting to fear, letting fear control your life, you're actually choosing, asserting yourself gently but firmly, saying no thank you to the mind, and choosing your own reality. Starting to build that momentum. Instead of being passively receiving a reality, you're now consciously, in accordance with your true intent, with your acts, you're choosing to generate, create, print more of your true reality by embodying that internally, and then staying true to that, ignoring the circumstances, resting in the wish-fulfilled state, being grateful for that. And then the sea will spread, and you can walk with your head held high through this world, even if all the things seem to be contradicting something else. You could walk through a war zone, and your vibration could be bulletproof, impregnable, fearlessly expressing yourself. And yes, in the beginning, this might be a little bit of a process, but it is a process, a practice that you want to invest in. First, in the comfort of your own home, maybe in a meditation. Just tune in, ask yourself time and time again, and tune in fresh. What do I desire? What is my North Star? What do I wish to give to this world? Without anything that you might perceive that you need to get back. Just what would light you up the most if you could just radiate, embody that state. And then don't be too specific with giving a name to it, other than use it as a pointers, but just label it your acts and tune in every moment. What feels the most alive to share right now? And then just share that. And then along that process of starting to express that, it will purify. It will start to refine. But you do need to start expressing your true self. You cannot keep holding yourself back out of fear and not stepping forward and at least sharing your voice and expressing that. And maybe you say some things that are not really, but only through starting to serve on that wave, you can actually start to refine your technique. If you're only thinking about it, then you will never actually be able to refine it and purify it in the moment. And this is what you want to do. You want to fine tune your acts until your acts is so precise, it's so aligned with your soul that you just radiate like a beacon, the essence that you came here to share with this world. And this can be instant. If you just take 2 to 5 seconds to just breathe in, gather all your thoughts, all your ideas, and just relax. Fuck it. Drop it all. And if necessary, if you do not feel that empty yet, you can repeat it a couple of times. We'll just do it once more. So again, breathe in. Get all the thoughts, all the ideas, and then you just and probably, most likely, you'll already feel a little bit lighter. And in that lighter awareness, in that lighter space, you can just feel what is the most truest, authentic expression or next step that you can take. And just recognize from what kind of frequency that comes. Sort of your heart essence that is the underlying thread through all your authentic, in integrity expressions throughout your life. And the more you learn to act on this, move from this, speak from this, breathe from this, the more that you download it into your reality, the more you actually become an embodiment of your true calling, of your soul's purpose, of that X. And this is the greatest thing, to be able to refine that, to purify it, to learn the lessons that come with being incarnate here on earth. You can actually have fun. It's like playing your soul's instrument. And it's the most refreshing, rejuvenating song that you can possibly hear. You can actually manifest that which you want. Your acts, if you can truly see this, this can make such a big shift in your life. If you can see that that frequency, that vibrations, that heart essence is actually what you want to manifest. You want to manifest that more than any relationship, than any circumstance, physical location, type of money. This is what you want to be in integrity with, and then you will live in honor. All the temptations of this world won't fool you, and by choosing that reality, all of those things that you truly want, like money, support, fulfilling relationships, all the abundance that you could ever need, will flow into your reality effortlessly, because that is what you truly want, what you truly desire, and what is your highest reality. So take your time with this, meditate, tune in, allow it to be revealed what is your most natural, purest expression. And like I shared in my previous video, silence is a major key to this. Just being silent, learning to know yourself, noticing all the distortions as well, and then being able to discern, okay, what is true? What is my North Star? What actually in all of these thoughts and things and sensation is true? And once you learn to pinpoint that, act on that vibration, the refinement can start, and you can start to fine tune and hone your soul's instrument, your axe. And then you can share this tune with others, and they will light up, they will awaken. Like, who the fuck is playing that tune? And maybe their conscious mind actually doesn't like it, but it will inspire millions. Like the butterfly effect, you touch one person and that person gives it on and on and on and on and on, and then it goes around the world. This is how we change the world, by changing ourselves, by becoming true in integrity with our soul, with our purpose. Seeing what we've picked up and what is actually true, innate to ourselves, to what we came here to share, into that beautiful orchestra, that song that wants to emanate from your soul. Let that sing. Let that dance freely, like no one else is in the room, because eventually there is no one else but you. So just thoughts creating this reality. But all of it is you, as I am, as me, as awareness, as source, as God, as the one, infinite, created, expressing itself in different forms. Alright, my friend, that's it for today. Just to summarize again, tune into your X. Find out what that most blissful breeze is, that vibration, and don't give it too much worry. Don't put it in a box. Let it be fresh every moment. Just tune into it again. Take the next step, take the next step. Maybe rest with it. Allow it to inform you, to inspire you. See how it links to everything good in your life. And that this is actually that which you want to manifest. So you just have one North Star in the sky. It's the only thing you want to manifest. You don't have to manifest all of these different things. You just have one law. You just have one way. And through that one way, everything else will express. This is your unique life stream. This is your purpose. This is your calling. Act on that, and you will awaken to your infinite nature. Go in peace, go in joy, and stay true.